Yo, what's going on YouTube, and welcome to part 3 of my Japan vlog. The end of the trilogy, the end of the saga, the final one, whatever you want to call it, it's here today. As promised, I kind of split my Japan trip into 3 videos because one was just far too long. It would have been like half an hour, and I'm not going to put you guys through that. So, if you haven't seen part 1 or part 2, make sure you head over to the channel and you check it out, because then you can kind of like find out everything we got up to. But today's episode is a little bit shorter just because it's like the last 2 days of my trip. I kind of split it into sort of like 3 days, and 2 days. So you got that, plus the sort of like wrap up at the end. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy it, but otherwise that's it from me talking. I'm going to stop right now and say let's get into it. So we are here today in, well, now let me actually try and film where the sun isn't in my eyes. So we're here today in Kyoto, currently in Fushimi Inari Shrine, which is sort of like, if I turn this here, you can see this map. In fact, if I do a spin around, you guys can see these sort of like shrines all around us. This area is famous because, if you look at the map, you see there are a load of gates, these sort of like orange and black gates you can see. And there's like a massive long mountain trail that takes about an hour and a half to 2 hours to walk up, and it's got like hundreds and hundreds of gates that go all the way up there, and they've all been donated by various different people, and they sort of, you know, they've all got their names engraved in the back, so I'll show you that when we get near there. But they are, that's sort of like one of the sort of main famous things about this area, so we're going to go and walk up that later on today. As you can see behind me, it's also started snowing, or has been snowing, so there's snow all over stuff, which is really, really cool. Finally actually got to see some snow. And yeah, it seems to be the New Year festivities carrying on as well, because there's a lot of, sort of stalls selling traditional kind of food, things like that, so that's really, really cool. But that is our plan for the day, so I'm going to sort of like wander up there, try and find my way, then I'll film along the way so you guys can see, but yeah. Second destination. This is Tofuku-ji Temple, and this is, it's kind of one stop away. It is one stop away from Inari, which is where we just were. You see behind me, this is the kind of the big temple. It's another one of the shrines. It's all covered in snow, which looks really, really awesome. I mean, this kind of place would look awesome anyway, but covered in snow, which looks really, really cool. Kind of sort of spin around here. You guys can see all the ice is dripping off. Lots of snow all around here, so this is really nice. Kind of like a really nice end to the day. Given that where we were just a minute ago was like really, really busy, so this is kind of like a nice sort of chill down. So this is the last place we're going today. Then we're going to jump back on the bullet train. It takes about 3 hours to get back to Tokyo, so we're going to head back there, get an early night, and then tomorrow we are going to Kamakura. There's a festival going on there, so I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow, and then I will show you some more footage from kind of like walking around this area, so you guys can sort of see that wrap up today. And yeah, I will catch you tomorrow. Kamakura. We're here primarily, well, the first kind of like reason we're here is because there is a shrine, or a temple known as, what's it called again? I keep forgetting. I always forget this one. Anyway, Hachimangu Shrine, and the primary reason there's a festival that takes place on the 4th of January, which I forgot the name of it, but basically what the festival is that it's hosted primarily by builders and workers, and they carry this piece of wood, or this big block of wood, which is called the Sacred Wood, which they carry all the way up to the top of the shrine, and it's supposed to symbolise, or supposed to kind of like mean that the workers carry that there for the sort of like for the ceremony, so it then brings them prosperity and kind of like, you know, good fortune through all their work in 2015. So that way it's kind of like the well, I suppose it is like the festival for, not the festival, the ritual kind of ceremony for the workers. So that is the primary sort of thing we're there to see, and then after that we're going to go and explore. We haven't really planned today too much, so we're kind of going to wing it. Yo, what's going on guys? So, as you may well notice, I am now back in my room. I forgot to do my last kind of vlog on the day that I went shopping, because what often happens, you know, you go to Akihabara, you kind of just suddenly see that everything you want to buy, you can just buy straight away, and you're like, oh my gosh, and then suddenly I forgot to film. I was like shopping all day long, went back to the hotel, dropped some stuff off, went back out again to do some more shopping. By the time I came out, I was like, crap, it's dark, I haven't done my vlog yet. And I was like, I'll do it when I get back, and then I forgot, and then I packed, went to the airport, and all that kind of stuff like that. So it was really, really crazy. So, but basically, just to sort of give you a little bit of an insight, Akihabara is like Tokyo's sort of electronic district. It's where you get all the gadgets, games, anime, manga, all that kind of stuff like that. And it's just like heaven for anyone that loves games or anime or manga, things like that. You know, literally you can just walk out and things you would normally, you know, if you're in the UK or the US, things you would normally go online to buy, you know, you'd normally like go to somewhere like PlayAsia or like, you know, various different sites like that to import your things. You can literally just walk into the shop and be like, yep, I'll buy that, and you don't have to worry about import tax or all that crazy stuff like that. So yeah, it's really, really good. So I just went crazy. In fact, if I spin over here, this is not even all of it, but this is just sort of some of the stuff that I picked up. So I got a load of Monster Hunter kind of figures. I don't really know what they're in. I mean, you know, there's various different characters, but I don't know which one's inside the box. Got a load of sort of Monster Hunter, got keychains, some Gundam kits, some LBX kits as well. This faceplate for the new Nintendo 3DS. This remote control. Whoa, one second. remote control Monster Hunter thing as well. Amiibo, Crazy Pikachu dressed in a cool costume, and also picked up a couple of these. In fact, I picked up 3, but I want to have one for myself. But I picked up 3 because I want to do some giveaways for you guys. I said in the new year I want to start sort of doing giveaways for you guys. So what I want to do is, with that in mind, that there is the Smash Brothers GameCube controller. Now I appreciate that, you know, right now like one of my bigger games is Destiny, but obviously in Japan Xbox isn't that popular and Destiny isn't massive, so it was hard to find things that were Destiny related. But I have done Smash Bros coverage on here, so I figured one of these. You may well know, if you're a Smash Brothers fan, that you can buy a Smash Brothers themed GameCube controller, but if you're in America or if you're in the UK, you can only get it in black. The white one is exclusive to Japan, so I figured this is quite limited. So I picked up 2 of these, which I'm going to be doing as a giveaway shortly, or kind of like in the next kind of coming weeks. So stay tuned to the channel and Twitter to find out how you're going to win one of those. But they are for you guys, so it's my chance to sort of give back to you. But anyway, that was Akihabara. Finished up the day, packed up, had a flight at like 11, so I had to get up at like 6 in the morning, sort of get to the airport, and then I'm now back. It was a flipping awesome trip. Like, I love Japan. Japan's just like an awesome place to go. Did so many cool things, went to so many new places. Like, hopefully you sort of like enjoyed watching the video and sort of like seeing some of the places I've been to, and that was just like a massive, like, I really enjoyed myself. So good fun trip. But for the most part, hopefully you enjoyed this vlog. I am going to try and vlog more in the new year. That's one of my new year resolutions. Like, I've got so many plans for the channel, and I will do another vlog in a couple of weeks, sort of like just talking to you guys about plans for the year. Feedback is really appreciated as well, because like, I'm kind of sort of like new to the whole sort of vlogging thing, so I appreciate in some of these sort of like intros for like my stuff in Japan, maybe I didn't talk enough, maybe I didn't give you enough information, or maybe it was sort of a little bit too short. But either way, let me know what you think, or let me know what you kind of like thought of the vlog, and just in general sort of like what you enjoyed about the video. But other than that, usual stuff, don't forget to hit that like button down below, all the good stuff, subscribe for daily gaming videos, and if you have any questions or any thoughts or just any comments, then drop them down below and I will do my best to answer them. Hit me up on Twitter at AREKKZ, it'll be on screen as well. But otherwise, thank you very much for watching the entire sort of like trip. Really appreciate having you guys come along with me. Hopefully you sort of like, if you haven't been to Japan before, then it's giving you some sort of like insight and you can kind of sort of see what I got up to. And if you want to see more of these kind of things or more sort of vloggy stuff from me, then definitely let me know down below. But otherwise, thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you later.